There's a death of the chief of the Akhada Parishad, Mahant Giri. He's the Akhada Parishad chief, Narendra Giri. He was found dead. This is in fact the organization that he used to head is one of the largest religious bodies of saints in the country. He's been found dead at his home in Prayagraj. Alok now joins us with all the latest. Before I come to you, Alok, a lot of reactions that have come in, and now the UP police says that this is a case of suicide. A suicide note has been found, but still, the investigation in this matter is on. He has named certain individuals in his suicide note. What action is going to follow from here on, and what were the circumstances that led to this top saint or a seer to commit suicide? Let's listen into those reactions.
मुझे तो विश्वास नहीं हो रहा कि महाराज जी आत्महत्या कर सकते हैं, लेकिन अगर आत्महत्या की है, किसी ने ऐसी परिस्थिति की है, पैदा की है, तो उसको भी बख्शा नहीं जाएगा। कोई जांच की जरूरत पड़ेगी, हर जांच की जाएगी। लेकिन अभी तो मैं समाचार से ही बहुत दुखी हूँ। पूरी चीज़ें समझने के लिए मैं प्रयागराज जा रहा हूँ और जा कर के मैं जो भी कदम उठाना होगा सरकार के स्तर से वह भी उठाएंगे।
That's the Deputy Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, Keshav Prasad Maurya, saying that a detailed probe, if required, will be done. Alok, can you fill us in with the details of this case?
Well, I'll certainly talk about what I know so far and what the police has disclosed. So the police are saying that they got a call around 5 p.m. in the evening that Mahant Narendra Giri had died by suicide. They say that when they reached there, they were told that the Mahant usually used to rest for some hours in the afternoon. But when he did not come out of his room at the designated time, that's when people got suspicious. Then his door was broken open and it was found that he had died by suicide. KP Singh, who's the Inspector General of Police in Prayagraj, says that they have recovered a 6 to 7 page suicide note. He says that most of the note has to do with how what he had should be disposed of in which manner. It describes that. However, the police also say, and these are Mr. Singh's words, that it also talks about the Mahant being depressed and also a little anguished about the way things were going, and also he felt some kind of humiliation. That is what the police is saying on record. They say that they need more time to go through the contents of the suicide note. The police say that some people from his akhada and his ashram where he used to stay in Prayagraj have been named in that suicide note. They have not named anyone, so I am refraining from naming anyone. One of them appears to be a very senior functionary in that ashram. The political importance, apart from the fact that he was, of course, the head of one of India's most widespread religious bodies, is of course the fact that, you know, in a state like Uttar Pradesh, politicians of all hues, whether it was the ruling BJP or whether it was the Samajwadi Party, whether it was the Congress, all of them used to ensure that whenever they went to Prayagraj, they visited Mahant Narendra Giri. He did have very strong opinions about a host of issues, including the Ram Temple. And that is why he was not only a very important religious figure, but also a very important figure for politicians. The police are saying that they need some time to investigate. The post-mortem is likely to happen tomorrow. And the police say that they will very soon announce more breakthroughs in the case, but they do need some time, and they have requested that as of now, these are the details that they were willing to officially share.
All right, Alok, many thanks for joining us with all the latest details. The police has said that they have found a suicide note, as this is, as of this moment, being called a death by suicide. Thank you very much for joining us with all the latest details.